Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about not confusing the intensity of a relationship with a narcissistic person with intimacy of a relationship with a genuine person. When it comes to a narcissist, they are going to be intense. They are going to come on strong. Narcissistic parents will come on strong in the love bombing, in the reward stage. Narcissistic friends are going to come on strong when they want something from you. Narcissistic partners, when you first meet them, are going to come on strong when they want something from you. During the relationship, with those intermittent reward stages, they are going to come on strong because they want something from you. They're going to offer attention to the extreme. They're going to offer support to the extreme. They're going to offer their time to the extreme. They're going to want your time to the extreme. They might be the kind of narcissist that gives gifts to the extreme. Narcissistic parents don't treat their children badly all of the time. Narcissistic people don't treat those around them badly all of the time. Those who are into the giving of gifts will spoil people with excessive gifts to cause those feelings of obligation. And if somebody is making you feel obligated by buying you things, you do not want to accept those things from them. Narcissists are intense because they want to provoke those strong feelings within you of affection towards them, of love towards them, of gratitude towards them, of caring about them. They are going to be intense to provoke those emotions within you that get you hooked on them. Narcissistic people want to seduce you into believing they are someone they are not. They want to influence you into believing they are somebody you would like them to be, so that they can exploit you, so that they can get their needs met by you. A narcissist wants to sell you an illusion so that you believe within that illusion and can't see the reality of who they truly are. And when they show you who they truly are, because of the illusion they sold you in the beginning, or those times when they're playing nice, it's very difficult to believe what you are seeing. Because narcissists don't come along and hurt you. Narcissists come along and they love bomb you. There's often that very fast involvement. They will shower you with words of affirmation. They will flatter you. They will praise you. So when this stops and they suddenly start to criticize you, you begin to question yourself and wonder, what have I done wrong? Oh, well, they care about me, so maybe what they're saying is true, rather than listening to what they are doing to you. They are pulling you down. Someone who cares about you would be supportive of you, not pull you down. However, narcissistic people twist it in such a way that they will actually say to you, I'm doing this for your own good. If they were doing it for your own good, it wouldn't be painful. It wouldn't be confusing. Quality time. The intensity of the amount of time they want to spend with you can be quite intense, because you are literally being forced into spending a lot of time with somebody, believing that they are genuine, believing that they care about you. And they don't go all out and isolate you from friends and family straight away. Some narcissistic people might just come along and say, oh, I've booked this for us, and then be rather upset if you've already made plans with somebody else, to provoke those feelings of guilt within you, so you feel bad for letting the narcissist down, even though they didn't explain what they were doing. They were surprising you. And yes, surprises are good if they are good surprises, things that we would like. Surprises are not so good when we feel like we're trapped between letting one person or another person down. Well, they might be happy for you to spend time with people. However, they'll want to be giving you the lifts there and back so that they can keep an eye on you and what you're doing and who you are with. Although, because they're giving you the lift there and back, it seems like they care about you. And because genuine people who care about you can do this for you, it's difficult to recognise when someone is doing this to stalk you, to a covert way of keeping an eye on you without you realising they're keeping an eye on you because you believe they're trying to help you. But they are always going to be in your space. Not with all narcissists, it depends what else they've got involved. Some are very good at ghosting people, but those who are bringing on the love bombing, it depends on that individual narcissist. If theirs is the words of affirmation, they're going to be coming on strong with those flattery, which seem like compliments. If theirs is quality time, they are going to be coming on strong with the amount of time they want with you. If it's the giving of gifts, they're going to be excessive in the gifts that they give to you. However, you'll notice when they give gifts, things aren't going their way. They want those gifts back, or they're going to make you feel obligated into doing something for them because of what they did for you. What about when I brought you this? The same as acts of service. If a narcissist is coming on strong, the intensity of the acts of service, the things that they are doing for you, as genuine people can do things for other people out of their goodness of their own heart. When narcissistic people do things like give you that lift to see your friends, we feel gratitude towards them. However, when it comes to a narcissist, they're not doing this because they care about you. They're doing this for their own gains and to one day possibly use it against you. When someone does something for you, when someone does an act of service for you, and then at some point uses that against you by saying to you, after all I've done for you, they didn't do it for you, they did it for themselves. Physical touch, rushing you along, telling you that you're being approved, that making jokes, trying to push how much they can take things with you, being offended when you say no to them. And the thing with narcissistic people is they can act very vulnerable with you. So in that love bombing stage, when they come along and say, I love you, it gets you trapped in that place of, I don't really want to say it back because I'm not really in that place. Or with the intensity, you might be in that place because they're sweeping you off your feet. But either way, in your subconscious mind, you don't want to hurt their feelings. When someone says, I love you, I want to marry you, I want to have children with you, let's go here, let's do this. They're opening up their vulnerabilities, or what it seems, which is actually their love bombing and their manipulation, but to us, it seems like they're opening up their vulnerabilities. So we don't want to hurt their feelings. We don't want to let them down because of the intensity of the relationship. We care about them. And the thing about a narcissist's vulnerability, if somebody makes you feel guilty in the beginning of the relationship for going out with friends, if somebody's gift makes you feel uncomfortable in the beginning of the relationship, it's only going to get worse as the relationship progresses. This is where communication and boundaries need to be made. And if somebody is offended by your communication, then that's a big red flag in itself, that if they're offended in the beginning, it's only going to get worse later down the line. If they're offended that you want to spend time with your friends, it's only going to get worse the deeper you get into the relationship with them. And with most narcissists, as this intensity feels like intimacy, a close bond, a close personal relationship, a close friendship, an intimate partner, as you feel like you're connecting with them and they care about you and you care about them due to the intensity of their love bombing, which can happen in relationships. They do use the love languages to love bomb. So it is very confusing. However, at some point with a narcissist, they're going to withdraw this from you. They're going to begin to neglect you. They're going to start to fail to care about you. All that time, attention, gifts, acts of service that they once did for you is suddenly going to be no more. Yet they're going to twist it and blame you for why they're withholding from you. They're going to blame you, criticize, judge you, sabotage you. They're going to go all out to manipulate you into doubting and blaming yourself. And because you live that stage of intensity, which you mistook for intimacy, you question why they've backed off and want that intensity back, believing it to be intimacy. When somebody has treated us so right, it's difficult to recognise that they are the person that's made a choice to treat us wrong. We're more likely to think from our perspective of, well, if someone hurts me, that's when I would fall silent on them. If someone does this to me, that's when I'm going to withdraw from them. So we're left believing, we're influenced into thinking that we must have done something to hurt them, which in one sense, from a narcissist perspective, we have. However, what we've done to hurt them is not let them have their own way, not let them have control, not let them have that sense of superiority, not let them exploit us, or they're just simply envious of us in some way, so they seek to punish us, and that is on them, not us. However, as we know, even if somebody we care about hurts us, the first thing we're going to do is try to communicate with them. We might fall silent to gather our thoughts, but at some point we're going to try and communicate with that person because we care about them. We don't want the conflicts, we don't want the disagreements, we don't want the arguments. A narcissist is going to go all out to provoke conflict, drama, absolute chaos, and then blame you for causing the argument so that they don't have to discuss the things that they've created with you. A narcissist does not want to talk about what they did to you. However, they will happily exaggerate how you reacted towards them to get you all up in your feelings, to get you feeling bad, to get you blaming yourself, to get you doubting yourself, to get you not feeling enough, and to get you to make it up to them for the things they're actually doing to you. It's very difficult when it's parents because you are raised by them. So you can't really take it slow in getting to know your parents. You're just given to your parents, and that takes a lot of working out. When it comes to friendships, when it comes to partners, take things slow. If something feels uncomfortable in the beginning stages of a relationship and you communicate this with them and it makes you feel more uncomfortable, that pattern is only going to get worse as the relationship progresses. Open communication is the key to getting to know people for who they genuinely are and not who they sell themselves to be. And it takes time to get to know a person. It takes time to grow with a person. It takes time to understand a person for who that person is and them to understand you for who you are. A narcissist does not want to give you that time to get to know them for who they are, because then they might miss an opportunity of being able to exploit you. So they're going to come on strong, and the relationship's going to be a roller coaster ride of an intense, where you seem lost in a maze and you just can't seem to find your way out. You can't get off that roller coaster. Yet you can. And when it comes to meeting new people, take things slow things down, because yes, a lot of the love bombing is very similar to the love languages. If something feels uncomfortable in the beginning and you can't communicate with them without feeling worse, that relationship is only going to get worse because you're not going to be able to have that open communication with them. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviours to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, then please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.